gonna lie, university can get really stressful. You're moving, you're gonna need a bunch of stuff for your dorm, for school, for your lectures, and it can get really disorganized very quickly. I'm gonna show you guys like what's in my school bag, plus my essentials for classes and lectures, and just to give you a little overview of things that you might need for university. Before we get into the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, here is my school bag. I got this last year and it was actually gifted to me from Yes Style. It's beige, it's plain, it's the perfect size. I'll link it in the description if you guys are interested in getting it. It's pretty simple. I do have this little Miffy keychain on it just because I thought it made it look super cute. So that's really the only keychain thing. Okay, the first thing in my bag, which is in the water bottle pocket, is my water bottle. This is definitely an essential. I don't want to have to buy water from the vending machine every single day. This keeps my water cold. So just having your own insulated water bottle, to me, that's an essential for school. This one is a white Lululemon one. This is actually my sister's because I left my Lululemon one at the climbing gym, so I just used it as a placeholder in this video. But now let's get into like the actual pockets of the bag, I guess. So there's 5 pockets on this bag. I'm gonna start from front to back. So we're gonna start in this little pocket right here. Okay, the first thing I keep in that pocket is going to be in this little baggie. I put inside a charger. This is a USB-C to Lightning. Actually, the extra charger from my AirPods, so I just put it in my school bag. Speaking of AirPods, I also keep my AirPods in the front pocket because I don't want them to get lost with all my other things in my back pocket. These are the 3rd generation AirPods. I actually bought them recently and they're super useful, so I keep them in the front pocket. The last thing in there is just a pack of gum. If I eat at school and I want to refresh my breath, have a pack of gum. Also, sometimes you just want to chew on gum. I'm gonna move on to the second pocket in the back right now. Okay, this one is just where my like little emergency kit goes. Most important thing in your emergency pouch is gonna be your feminine hygiene products. That's like the most important thing in an emergency kit. Next, I have deodorant. I don't know if this is TMI, but I get sweaty really easily, so I like to have a stick of deodorant on me. I also keep it in my car as well, so just have one of those. Then I have 2 hair elastics in case someone needs one, if I want one. When I was doing labs, I would have to have my hair tied up, so it's always good to keep elastics with you. And I also have this little like folding hairbrush thing. I got it at a hotel in Korea actually. They like gave them to you, so it's very useful for traveling and just for like having in your bag. And the last thing is just this little like lip balm in case I forget to bring one. For me, the most important things in here are gonna be the feminine hygiene products and the deodorant. Next is this pocket. This is more like miscellaneous stuff. I know I haven't talked about any school supplies yet, but we're getting there, I promise. Okay, so in here I have just a claw clip. When I wear my hair up, I prefer to wear claw clips, so I just keep one in this pocket. My glasses case, which I use my glasses mostly for school because I have a really small prescription. They're just best for reading, so I have them in here. And then we have my wallet. This has like my student card, my bus pass. So this is very important to bring to school because sometimes you need your student cards for things. Okay, we've gone this whole time without talking about pretty much any school supplies, so that is what the final back pocket is for. There's actually 2 pockets on the back, but I only use one, and all my school supply stuff is in here. It does not look full at all, but I'm gonna go through it. This is gonna be the #1 thing you want for your lectures and classes, which is a laptop. This one I got last year before I started university. Sometimes certain programs will require you to have a specific laptop, computer, or be able to run specific programs. So before you start school, just make sure to check that out. I just used this one that my parents got for me. It works really well, but having a laptop is super important. You're gonna probably need to access like your school's hub, your online classrooms. If you have any online lectures, you're gonna need to do that. And a lot of software and programs that you need for your classes are also gonna be online. You definitely need this, like biggest essential. Next thing that I would also consider an essential is gonna be an iPad or some sort of tablet. Other university kids that I knew were telling me iPad. I use my iPad to take all of my notes. It's so much easier than having a bunch of different notebooks for your classes. Everything's stored in one spot. Mine's really old. It still has a home button on it. And then obviously to go with the iPad for notes, I have an Apple Pencil. Again, this is like the older generation because my iPad is super old. I could literally not recommend an iPad enough. And then to go along with that, like obviously I just have my laptop charger. It's not done up very well. This is so messy. But you're gonna wanna bring your laptop charger, especially because I live off campus, so I can't just like go back to my dorm to charge my computer. So if I forget my laptop charger, then my laptop's dead. Another little tech accessory that I have is this wireless mouse. Honestly, I prefer to use my laptop with a mouse, so I just have this one in my bag. I think I got it from Staples, but you can buy them off of like Amazon or wherever. They're really inexpensive. I think this one was like $12 or something. Okay, my next thing, I would like to say it's an essential as well, which is my Sony headphones. I wear these every single day at school. If I forget them at school, my day is literally ruined. I use these all the time. I don't know the model, but I can put it on screen if you guys care. Just any wireless headphones or noise canceling headphones are gonna be super useful for you when you're trying to study. If you have roommates, you're gonna want a pair of headphones just in case they bring people over, you're trying to study. Or if you're in the library, if you're anywhere else on campus, there's gonna be people talking, so these are super useful. I guess the last like tech thing in my bag is gonna be my camera case. Usually I put my camera in there, but obviously I'm using it to film this video, so I store like my SD cards, camera batteries, whatever in here, and I'll bring them to school. This isn't an essential, but since I do make videos, it is for me. Okay, and that was all like the tech stuff in my bag. Honestly, I mostly use technology for my notes, for my lectures, for my classes. Most of the stuff is online, at least for my school, so it's just more convenient that way. But I do have some other sort of school supplies in there. This one still is technically like tech, but I don't really count it, I guess. This is my Casio calculator I got for my birthday, I think in 12th grade. This was literally what I asked for my parents. If you guys are doing like calculus, advanced functions, anything, get this calculator. Now for stationery, I have everything just in this little pencil case that I got from Staples. To be honest, I don't use stationery that much because I take all my notes on my iPad, but for some classes you're gonna have to bring your own stationery in case teachers want you to write on pieces of paper or fill out like a worksheet or something. So that's why I do have this here, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't use it that much. Instead, I have all my stationery and I'm just gonna go over everything that I bring because I feel like you really don't need that much stationery. I have this little like half-size ruler. It's 15 centimeters in case I need to draw like a straight line or something. I have a pencil sharpener to sharpen my pencils. And my pencils, I just use whatever ones I have. I've had these since high school. It goes to show how little I use pencils in university. They're also so chewed up because whenever I have to take like a test or an exam, I chew on my pencils. And then of course I just have this eraser. For pens, I have 2 different kinds of pens in here. I have these Sharpie pens. I just got them from the dollar store. They come in a pack of 2 and they're just the fine tip black Sharpie pen. If I really want to have neat writing, then I'll use my Micron pen. This one is 0.1, I think. And I have a bunch of other ones, but I just put this one in here because I really don't need more than one. Last thing I have in the pencil case is highlighters. These are the mild liner ones, and I have a few different colors just in case I need them, like a turquoise, purple, gray, and yellow. It's really important to carry actual stationery, especially for exams. You have to use like a pencil. And that's everything that I bring in my university bag. It is so light because all my stuff is just laid on my bed right now. That's everything that I have in my university bag. Those are like my essentials, what I bring. I don't really bring notebooks because I don't need them. Obviously, everyone's gonna need different things for school, but I'd say like these are the most basic things, the most basic essentials. Hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video, and I love you all so much. Bye.